Yeah, let's go into ND Country Fest updates. This is sponsored by Lee Gierszewski of Alliance Real Estate, and find your keys
with
Lee. All right, Jared. There's Lee right there. We put him on the board, so all you watching YouTube, there's Lee. But we had a little bet going on, Jared and I, at ND Country Fest.
Just a little one.
Which I didn't like that you did bet against it. But
I know. Fine. I feel bad about that now. So
we had a price increase about 3 weeks ago at ND Country Fest.
Right.
We only have not many at all left now. But at the time, I was like, you know what? I bet we're gonna sell out of.
You're really, really confident.
We're gonna sell out of VIP camping spots. And I was like, oh, this is going for sure.
Right.
But unfortunately, good for you guys, because you could still go get your VIP camping spots, but there isn't many left. Good for Jared, because he won the bet. That
I know. I still feel bad about it, but this is so epically awesome that it overcomes my shame in betting against you, because I should have lost.
You want to know what's garbage about it?
What's garbage
is
about
that I'm the one who has to move the slide to it.
There's nothing garbage about that. You're just being humble because you're like, oh, this is a horrible picture. I don't want people to see it, but come on.
So a while ago, my wife posted this on social media. Jared snagged it and put it into his cell phone from memory. And then he goes, okay, here's the bet. If you don't sell out of VIP camping, then you're going to show that senior photo that you had. I'm like, fine, it's on.
I've got an entire photo of shirtless Luke Schaefer pics that Kimmy seems to love to post.
So if you're listening to the podcast right now, jump over to the YouTube channel so then you can go see the photo. And all you that are looking at YouTube right now,
tag those together, buddy.
Well, otherwise you can't see it, right?
Right, you got to go see it. It might be on our Facebook Live.
So here it goes, my senior photo. I'm going to stick it up. Not too long. Not too long.
Hold on. Let me do.
Jared wants to hit a special button. Eventually, we'll have some special lights
going. What do you
going.
think? Do we need applause?
I don't know. Just hit it. I'm just ashamed that you won the bet, because VIP camping will. There it rolls. There goes the photo on the screen. There it is.
Oh, it has got to be the high school pick of the century, dude.
So
you're not even going to look at it? Just
I see it. I lived it. I don't even need to look at it.
You lived it? So tell me about this pick.
So let's not describe too much, so our listeners go over to the YouTube channel and check it out. But what it is, you got to
describe it a little bit.
It's a uniform. Okay, I'll describe it. So I was a senior going into my senior year. I was a football player. Blah, blah, blah.
Obviously, we've talked about that endlessly for like 3 episodes. Right?
So there was a thing where it was, hey, I kind of had an idea, but I didn't think it was going to go this far. But sure. I'm like, hey, I'm going to take my shirt off, and then I'm going to have my helmet, pants, and then they came up with smoke and this thing behind me, and all of a sudden,
is that smoke behind you, or is that like a sheet, or what's going on?
The smoke is like right there, and then the sheet was.
Did you do this at Glamour Shots?
But what's funny is that from the photo that got taken from my wife, you can kind of see our bathroom in the background there.
Is that your bathroom? Oh, that is. It does look like your bathroom.
It is. It is.
I just thought that was part of it.
It was a foreshadowing for my future to this moment right now.
Kimmy, you are awesome.
Anyway, I got my shirt off, flexed in, whatever. But I was like, hey, that's cool. And they're like, hey, do you mind if we stick this in our lobby? I'm like, you serious? And they're like, yeah, you can have the photo when it's done. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I was thinking for like a week. It was up in that photography studio for like 6 months straight. So, and mind you, I went and got my senior photos like in June.
Right.
Everybody else was still had to go in the town. The town of Bismarck.
Did you strategically and tactically do this?
Not really. At the point, no. But then when they said, hey, you want to hang it? Then I was like, that sounds okay.
Did you get any phone numbers from anybody, or did anybody come in and be like, hey, you're the half naked guy at the photography studio?
So the honest truth, the dudes that went in and saw that hated it, right?
Right. They just mock you endlessly.
Yeah. Now the girls, yeah, I got about half a dozen digits for that.
That's worth it then, right?
Well, yeah.
We just get. I think we need to get that blown up life size and put it over there in the corner.
So there it is. If you're listening on our podcast right now, jump over to YouTube. You can see the photo right then and there. I'm going to swipe it off.
It has to stay there the whole segment.
No. We'll go back to Lee and we'll come back to it. Lee saved me.
You're going to have to switch past it. Real
I
quick.
will. Yep, I will.
Real quick.
I
Yes,
will.
Thank you.
I'm excited about that.
All right.
So ND Country Fest updates. Yep, there's still VIP camping spots available. Not many at all. Some questions that we have had at ND Country Fest about VIP camping. They're like, well, I'd love to be a VIP camper, but I don't know if I don't have the $100,000 rig. I don't have the $200,000 rig. Hey, it's not like that, especially not at ND Country Fest. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are the $500,000 rigs
Right.
out there, multiple, but that doesn't mean you can't be a VIP if you don't have that. You can just roll in with your regular camper or whatever you got and come and be a VIP with everybody. It's a culture thing where everybody gets along, acceptance, and it's a great party in that VIP camping.
I got
Sure.
one of those hammocks that you just sort of,
Banana
flash
hammock?
out into the wind. Fill it up with air and throw it down on the ground. Is that okay?
Hey, as long as you buy the spot.
By the spot, I can do
and
it.
you have one steering wheel.
I can do it.
One steering wheel and one camper, and you can throw 2, 3
I'm not even
hammocks up
sure
there.
I'm going to have a steering wheel. I'm just going to show up with like a hammock and a cooler.
Do you know how many people probably mess with you then? Just because I would tell them to.
They'll just be like, dude,
I'd be
what's
like,
going on?
there's Jared. The Jared's over there in his
Passed out.
hammock.
I'm like,
Tip him over.
Tip him over? Wow, that's pretty mean. Be good though. Like, come over, have beer. I'll make you a mojito. We'll all be good friends.
But you know what? You bring that up. You say, hey, make a mojito and all that kind of stuff. So VIP camping, which also happens in frontier camping as well. But VIP, they get a little bit crazier. They have their huge bars, right? Big bar setup, big smokers going, big grills going. You can smell food for miles and you can walk through and everybody's like, come on and eat with us. Come and hang out with us. They have the big speakers and everything going.
Are you sure they're only doing that for you?
Well, no, because I only roll through like one time all weekend. That's it.
What?
Yeah.
I'd be rolling by all the time to get some free food.
I wouldn't make it all weekend if I stayed there.
That's fair. You do have to work.
And there are some things I have to take care of.
Haven't we divvied those up to everybody now? Like one last family member you can have to do all the other stuff, and you can roll around and eat food.
I like to have my pulse on it. Right?
Your pulse, you're like, what's
Like
going
to feel
on?
the smell. That's
I can feel something going on in the front of house. I better wander up there and see what's going on.
You'd imagine.
You'd miss the mannequin, right?
But yeah, VIP camping is a great experience. You don't have to have the huge rig. You just have to have a great party attitude because people love it in there. There's not many left. Go check it out at ndcountryfest.com to grab your VIP camping, your VIP admission, and your VIP tickets. What else do we have for the update? Let's hear a little bit more about Lee, Jared.
What sets me apart is I like to interact with my 8 clients a little bit more, maybe just actually become more friends with them than just a client business relationship. I'd probably have to say it'd be Who Hut just because I like the food and my daughter absolutely loves it. I chose real estate because I like to help people and it's fun, it's exciting, it can be stressful, but it's always good to just find a solution to a problem.
Know the rest, and we are out of here! Woo!